Hello and welcome to a new series on the channel, Hot Wheels Unleashed. This will be a series with myself and Wolverine together, doing what we did really with Dirt 5 to be fair. We have some rules for this series which we'll talk about as well. But if you are looking forward to this series or will enjoy any content on the channel, don't forget to subscribe, drop a like and ring the bell to not miss an upload. So we'll start opening the first blind boxes as we start the game up. While we do that, we'll also talk about the rules. So every car in every episode and every race will be different. There won't be a repeat of the same car twice in one episode. Opening boxes at the end of the episode, bar these first boxes because these have to be open before you start the game. And we can only upgrade cars that have been used in the episode that you're watching, which will hopefully make things a little bit more challenging. We are going to do a medium difficulty that you'll see in a second. Our first car is the COPO Camaro. Not bad. Hopefully a good car. And our second blind box that we're given at the start of the game is the winning formula. Okay, handling looks pretty good. Good speed. Braking, not so much. It's as if it doesn't have any. But we'll hopefully get to test that out in due course. And our third and final box that we're given before we even start the game properly is Bump Around. Okay, yeah, not so much. Not so good, that one. I think we had two good ones and then one not so much. Maybe Wolverine will enjoy driving that, maybe. But that is the first three cars we have gained via the first three blind boxes we had to open at the start. But from future reference, all blind boxes will be open at the end of the episode. And we'll use that to determine what we do in terms of, do we break them down for parts or do we sell them for money. Now, we do have to do a tutorial race. Wolverine is going to give this a bit of a practice. He's a bit unsure because Dirt 5 was quite realistic when it comes to handling and we're expecting this not to be. So watch the tutorial, have a look at it, and we'll see you once it's done. not a bad finish for Wolverine there, 3rd place, and it's a learning curve. He's still a little bit unsure. The handling, the braking, it's different, a lot different to Dirt 5, and his experience in racing games is quite minute at this point, other than Dirt 5 to be fair. He has obtained us a blind box which will open at the end of the episode though, and we can now go into the main part of the game. This is what we're going to focus on. Terrifying monsters are spreading panic in Hot Wheels City. They're forcing unsuspecting drivers to face fiendish challenges just to continue driving, and no one can get past them. We need to help them restore order. There is also 3 DLC areas which we're considering. If Wolverine enjoys the game and wants to do more, then we will buy all 3 of the DLC areas. This one is Batman. This one is... I don't know what this one is. This one is Big Wheels, Heavy Duty Suspension, 4-wheel steering. So that will be the monster trucks, I believe. And this one is over Kaboom, Bugs Bunny and Co. So we'll be having a look at those in the future, I'm pretty sure. This is the first race we need to take part in. It's the only race we can start with. It is The Journey Begins, Ready, Set, Go. And I'll go first on this one. We weren't too sure who to go first. Wolverine was a bit uncertain, so I said, don't worry, I'll give it a go. You know, I'll open up the map for him. So I will begin and see how we do here. So we have to finish first, and we have to reach the podium for rewards. They're the 2 we need to do. First place would be a bonus. And we're going to use a COPO Camaro as the first car we race in anger-ish. But here we go. So I'm in the car. How can we do? Can we get a nice first place finish on our first ever proper race? Let's see how this car handles as well. This was one of the cars we gained from one of the original blind boxes at the start of the episode. So off we go. The start wasn't too bad, wasn't as good as it could have been, but already up to 6th place, 5th place now. I think this is, in terms of commentating on the race itself, this is going to be very fast and furious. I think that's the only way forward. Currently in 6th place, but being overtaken from behind there. Trying to drift around the corner. Monster truck hitting us a little bit wide, but we're still in contention. 8th place as it stands. It's 3 laps in total this race. Bit of off-roading now as we go on the smooth floor surface. Nice left-hander. 7th place as it stands. Trying to keep control of the car. We have another car on top of us for a little minute there. Left-hander. Getting a bit of a barrier involved there, but we couldn't avoid it really. Another left-hander. Can we get round? Still trying to overtake these cars. It is pretty fast and furious. I don't think I'm using the boost enough. I think that's one thing I've noticed. I'm trying to save it for the right times, but I don't think I'm using it in the right places. End of lap 1. We have just made our way up to 8th place, and this race is very fast and furious. Trying to keep up with the cars ahead. They're not getting away from us, but we're not really closing on them either, which is a little bit disconcerting. Up to 6th now. Oh, we're into 3rd. Nice little overtake there through the middle, but back down to 5th very quickly. We did touch the podium with one finger for a little second or so. Didn't last very long. We're now down in 7th place. That monster truck is kind of the bane of our life currently, because every time we try and get past it, it hits us and then causes us an issue. But it is helping us make our way through the field, but it tips itself over. We're going to gain that place and up to 6th place now, all because the monster truck decided to tip itself off the track. That helped us massively. I don't want to say we did anything to help it off the track, because I don't know if we did. But we're starting the final lap now, and we find ourselves in 6th place. That's not too bad. Be nice if we can make some positions up, maybe get on the podium here. And up we go, down the middle there. We gained briefly 4th place. We still managed to hold on. 4th place as it stands. We can see 1st place ahead. I thought they were too far gone, but maybe not. We're into 2nd. What a jump there. Into 2nd place. Can we keep this going? Oh, that's the worst thing we could have done. We hit the barrier. Down to 4th place now. We're fighting hard to try and make sure we get a podium finish and back through the middle into 2nd. But don't think we're catching 1st at this rate. But this is a tough battle for the podium. And I'm thinking a podium is enough to finish this race and move on, which would be a bonus. We can always go back to finish others, but we've been overtaken on the last corner, and it's 5th place finish. Ah, how close was that? I will say the racing is very fast and furious, and that's a really good thing. I really enjoy that. But what a race. 5th place in the end. It could have been better. It could have been a lot worse, to be fair. We had some early battles that probably didn't help us. But because of that, we haven't moved on. We haven't reached a podium. We haven't gained 1st place. So we go again. This time it's Wolverine's turn. He is driving hot seat. Of course he is. He looked at his car and went, I want to drive that one. Okay, fair enough. So Wolverine is in hot seat. As I said, this is on medium difficulty. We thought easy would be too easy. Medium would be the right kind of thing for Wolverine as well to be on. and he shoots off the line already into second place. He did have first momentarily, and he may gain first again here if he's clever with his boost. He's just run out at the wrong time, but he's got the corner nicely there. A bit awkward though on the exit, but he's in the second place. Wolverine off to a flying start in this toilet hot seat type car. Some of these cars are hilarious. But Wolverine, second place as it stands. He holds this on. He's going to do one better than I did and actually get a podium, which is a bonus. But Wolverine is flying. There's 3 laps to gain this race, like it was the same, because it's the same race second time round. He's dropped down to third now. The other car gets away from him in second as he boosts out of it. Wolverine's still getting used to the track and still used to controls and the boosts. And all the cars seem to have different boosts. He seems to use his boost a lot and run out a lot more than I did. I think that's down to his cornering and his drifting, because you do recharge boost while drifting, and I think that's an issue. He's trying to learn when to use boost as he hits the barricade there and slows himself right down. Wolverine is dropping like a stone currently. He's down into 10th now, 11th, but he boosts himself forward. I think it is just learning. He's going to take some time to get used to the different driving style and the different mechanics of this compared to Dirt 5. Where, you know, in the early races, you go back and watch the early races with Wolverine on Dirt 5. He was okay, but you could tell he was a beginner, and I think that might show up a little bit for the next few episodes. But once he gets his eye in, I think he should be okay. It's just getting used to everything as he takes a bit of a tumble there. But he's into 10th place. No, down. How did he suddenly go down to last? He's into 11th currently, 10th now. He's going to get overtaken on the corner as he kind of stops dead in the drift, which he needs to learn a little bit more how to control that. In the 12th place currently, and the barrier again is going to slow him down. This is the final lap as well for Wolverine and this race, and I don't think we're going to be able to move on. I can't see Wolverine coming back from 12th place now, but you never know. He's surprised me before, so you just don't know. But he's trying to catch the cars ahead. They're not really battling either, which is not helping slow them down, which doesn't help Wolverine. He's going to try and avoid the barrier this time. Someone else hit it, but he ran out of boost at the wrong time and seemed to let go of the accelerator, strangely. But into 12th place still. He's trying to take down the car in 11th. Left-hander now. This is the final corner of the race, and it's going to be a 12th place finish, unfortunately, for Wolverine. Not the best start. I'm trying to explain that, you know, it's new. He'll learn. I don't want his confidence to go already. But it means we have to do this race for a third time. This time I'm going to use a 2010 Aston Martin DBS. Third time doing the same race, second time for myself. So, can we do better than our previous 5th place? That's the aim. I don't care about much else other than beating 5th place at this point. We need the podium. We need the first place finish. Podium will be enough for me, just so we can move on and do other races. Decent start until we went into the back of the car ahead, but we're already up to 6th place, so not too bad. Momentarily on the podium. We're fighting hard here, trying to maintain position. Car hitting to the barrier there helped us, but another car overtakes on our left hand side. We're trying to go through as well. We're into 5th, which is a pretty decent start as we go through the I can't remember the car. It's Scooby and Shaggy Doo's machine, wasn't it? But I can't remember the name of the car. How bad's that? Into the barrier. That's going to slow us down. This race has not gone the way I wanted it to. We are going to finish. Well, look, we're nearly finished the first lap and we're in 10th place. We made one major error and hit the barrier there and caused it to go on 2 wheels. Then we hit the barricade, which slowed us down completely. We need to play an amazing next 2 laps to actually get anything out of this. We're currently in 8th place, battling hard. I don't know if we're going to get anywhere. We need to do something special here. 8th place as it stands as we use a boost into the corner. Drifting nicely. This car is very nice at handling. We're getting a little bit wayward on exit, but actually the handling isn't too bad. And we're going to fly our way into 3rd place, back down to 9th. No, into 1st. What happened there? It suddenly showed us as 9th place, then into 1st, and we just hit the barricade, which slowed us down as well. So we're now back down to 5th. It is just immense what happens in these races. It is fast, it is furious, and it is all over the place. But we've got to get a podium. Come on, we can do this. Final corner of the 2nd lap as we approach the final lap now. We're in 3rd place, 2nd place and 1st place in our sights. We have held the lead momentarily, but it didn't last very long, so let's see if we can get it back. Stand away from them barricades. We know what they can do as we maintain 2nd place. See on the mini-map in the bottom left, the 3rd place car. There's a bit of a gap now. So we just need to, well, we don't even need to catch the 1st place car. We just need to maintain. But we're going to attack him into the corner, force him wide a little bit, and he crashes. Okay. That wasn't the most sporting way of driving, I must admit, but it worked and he's gone and we're in first place with only 2 corners to go. This is one of them. Nice drift around the corner there. Recharge our boost fully for the race for the line. We've got one final corner, left-hander now. Taking this nice can, a little bit of an inside touch, but we're okay. Boosting to the line, and that is our first ever victory on Hot Wheels Unleashed. And finally, we have finished the beginning race of the whole series. How bad is that? It's taken us 3 attempts. We've finally done it. Wow. Our best lap, 44.361. Doesn't matter. We got the first place. That's what's important. And we should get some rewards. We've opened up 3 other races now because of that. And we should get some rewards. 30 coins, 1 blind box, and a basement customization. I'll leave that one to Wolverine to sort out. We might show off his basement once he's done it all, but the basement bit doesn't interest me. Okay. A little bit of I knew you could do it. Finally. Don't give up. We don't plan to. Completing all the Unleashed goals will bring you amazing rewards. I suppose our aim for this series is to complete the game, is to win every race, to do what we can. Exploration always pays off, buddy. Okay, good to know. So there's quick races, there's time attacks, there's boss races, and something else there. That's one we could just open. We don't have to race it. But that's opened up a few areas, and we have 50 coins and 50 gears. Gears are for upgrading cars. Coins are for buying blind boxes or cars from the special shop, which has time limits on what you can buy. And as a map as a whole, this is the map with the races. It is quite big. There is a lot of races. I don't know too much about the boss fights and stuff, but that is just the main map. There are 3 DLC maps as well. And we own 2 blind boxes. We could buy more, but Wolverine wants to save for a car in the shop, so we're going to hold off on buying blind boxes. Our first blind box is the Formula Flashback. That is our first blind box. Opening a car we haven't got, so that'll be into the set, into the collection. And our second box is the Mountain Mauler. Good at braking, not very quick, not very good at handling, but it's okay. And that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this first episode. The journey is just beginning for myself and Wolverine in Hot Wheels Unleashed, and I hope you enjoy the series as we go forward. If you did, don't forget to like the episode, subscribe if you haven't, and ring the bell to not miss an upload. We'll see you next time with more Hot Wheels Unleashed.